Imagine living in medieval Europe, where life was fairly predictable. Then suddenly, a devastating plague arrives, killing nearly a third of the population. This was the reality in the 14th century when the Black Death struck. The plague began in Central Asia and traveled along busy trade routes, reaching Europe in 1347. It spread rapidly, carried by fleas on rats, and no town or village was spared. People lived in constant fear as the disease showed no mercy, claiming lives from the poorest peasants to the wealthiest nobles. The Black Death didn't just kill people, it also unraveled the very fabric of society. With so many people gone, laborers became scarce, leading to the collapse of the feudal system. Serfs, who had been tied to their land and lords for generations, now found they could demand better wages and living conditions. This shift in power changed the social hierarchy, transforming the workforce into a more dynamic and flexible entity. Economically, the impact of the Black Death was both devastating and transformative. Vast fields were left unplowed, and entire industries crumbled due to the severe labor shortage. Yet, this scarcity of workers drove innovation and economic change. Those who survived could command higher wages, leading to a shift towards a more money-based economy. Trade was initially disrupted, but in the aftermath, new trading practices and economic systems emerged. These developments laid the foundation for modern capitalism, showing that even in times of great adversity, progress can be born from necessity. The cultural and religious landscape of Europe was forever altered by the Black Death. The Church, which had been a dominant force in medieval life, found its influence waning as it failed to provide answers or halt the plague. Disillusioned, many people turned to more personal forms of spirituality, while others succumbed to despair and superstition. Art and literature of the time began to reflect these changes, with themes of death and mortality becoming prominent. The somber reality of daily life during the plague years was etched into the culture, influencing everything from paintings to poetry. Medieval medicine was woefully unprepared for the onslaught of the Black Death. Doctors of the time relied heavily on superstitions and rudimentary practices like bloodletting, which did little to combat the disease. However, the crisis did lead to some of the first public health measures. Cities like Venice pioneered quarantine practices, isolating incoming ships to prevent the spread of the plague. These early attempts at controlling the outbreak laid the groundwork for future advancements in public health and epidemiology, highlighting the importance of systematic disease control measures. In the end, the Black Death was a catastrophe that reshaped Europe in profound and lasting ways. It decimated the population, but also served as a catalyst for significant social, economic, and cultural transformations. The resilience and adaptability of humanity in the face of such a devastating event paved the way for the Renaissance and the modern age. The story of the Black Death is a powerful reminder of the enduring human spirit and our capacity to rebuild, innovate, and move forward even after experiencing the darkest of times. This testament to human strength and adaptability continues to resonate through history, offering lessons in resilience and progress. So that's the story of the Black Death, a chilling reminder of the power of disease and the resilience of the human spirit. Want to learn more about this fascinating yet terrifying event? Check out the links in the description below for some awesome resources. And as always, hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures in history.